I thought it's been a while since I've done little rambles. Don't really know why. I actually have no idea what I'm going to say today either. Come out for a walk because it stopped raining. It was hammering it down earlier. So yeah, maybe like the last 2, 3, 4 weeks I've been feeling a little bit better. I think there might have been some kind of like shift that's been different to previously, because I've thought that I've been feeling better before and it's come back to bite me on the bum each time, but this time fingers crossed, there's been a shift in the way that I feel, and I'm experiencing more days of feeling better. I wouldn't say normal, but it's just really hard. I feel a bit sad today because I don't feel quite as good, and it's almost more difficult after feeling relatively well to then have a day where you just feel a bit grotty again. At least like when you're in the thick of it, then you kind of expect to feel ill every day, and that's the expectation. And then when you start feeling better, it almost makes the backwards and forwards even harder to handle, and the dips more difficult as well. So I just feel a bit miserable today. On the days that I feel like well and okay, like the last couple of days, I really feel like I've got it, and I'm going to beat it, and this is the final hurdle. And then today, when something comes back again, I just feel like it's never ending and it's an impossible task, and then I go through all the normal like worry that there's something else wrong with me. And I think because I've always been so much into my exercise and looked a certain way, having not exercised for a year, because it'll be a year next week, like looking at my ever-changing body is also hard to handle as well. So it's got like mental implications, physical implications, psychological implications, and it's just gets you from all angles. It's just horrible. I think I'm just super frustrated by it now, because I'm ready to be better. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to start living life again. I'm ready to start exercising again. I'm ready to get like my body back into good condition. I was at like my fittest and strongest that I've pretty much ever been. I mean, I've had 2 kids and got myself back into good physical condition. So in my mind, I'm trying to think of this as a similar kind of way. I'm just frustrated. I'm just fed up with it. I just want it to go away. I've just had enough of it. It's just awful. It's just horrible. And I try and take positivity from other people that have gone through it and come out the other side. And I know that you just have to deal with each day, but it's just shit. I'm still struggling with the headaches and the shakes. They've been my main, most persistent, common symptoms the whole way through. Like, I mean, they're a lot more in the background than they used to be, so I can function relatively normally to some extent, like the last few weeks, and then I might have a dip or a brief relapse where something comes back for like a day or so and then goes again. And I know this, but it doesn't make it any easier to deal with when it comes back. And like I started feeling a bit nauseous again on and off, which was horrible, because I had like the 8 months in, when I had a really awful relapse for like 3 months, the diarrhea and the nauseousness was just horrible. That lasted like 6 weeks, and it was just a nightmare, and I didn't want to go anywhere. This really is just a bit of a whingy ramble today, isn't it? Oh, and I'm hot. It's much hotter than I thought as soon as it was hammering it down with rain. The mum in me decided to put my raincoat on because there was more rain forecast in a bit, and I didn't want to get wet. Now I'm sweating. I sat out in the garden yesterday because it was hot, and I nearly like burnt my face because it felt so warm, and now today I'm plodding along sweating. So no point to my rambles today whatsoever, apart from just to have a whinge and a moan really, and to say hello, and I am actually still alive and I am still suffering to some extent, but probably better than I have been, which, like I said, is nearly almost more frustrating, because I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I'm good to go, but yeah, still being held back slightly, which is crappy. Do you know, I'm just ready to be happy again and live my life and do things and have fun with my family, instead of being miserable. My husband last night told me I was boring. Thanks for that. Not like I haven't felt crap enough for the last year as it is, without that being rubbed into it. To be fair, he's been really supportive for the last year, and he did mean it as a joke, but me being overly sensitive at that point got a bit upset by it. So yeah, that's it really. Not sure if that was completely pointless, but I'm going to carry on with my walk, listen to some music, enjoy the sunshine before it rains again, and hopefully I'll have cheered myself up. And I'm really hoping I'm on the final stretch, or the home stretch of this now, because it's been horrible. All of those of you that are watching this that are in, oh look, mushrooms, are in the same position, keep smiling, we got this, keep talking, gather as much support as you can from people, take each day as it comes, don't give up hope, keep believing, don't stop believing. Tough, I know. Anyway, right, see you later, bye.